Yes, so guys, welcome back to another YouTube. That's I know that's a little bit cheeky, but let's just go with that. I dropped this yesterday, and one of that video I checked them this morning, and I discovered it did not have sound. Was people because I had to tease some of my guys there, but it's just it pains me. But I'll check the video again, and then I'll see maybe it's a problem while uploading it, and maybe that was where the sound got cut. And so yes, the video is cutting by the way. And maybe I'll just put my full screen, or I'll just put a screen when I discover it's cutting, so that there will not be much problem. I've tried code, I've tried Wi-Fi, I've tried some things, but it's still. But we'll just see, shall we? We'll just see. I just hope in the coming days I'll be able to like find a way to fix it very much. So happy new. Now, yesterday I told you guys about Enzo Fernandez, right? And about Marco Cucurella, about Malo Gusto, about some other players that came out to say some things. Rich James, also Caicedo also said some things where he said he was not going to go to Barcelona, sorry, Real Madrid, or he said he wants to be a legend at Chelsea, literally. But yeah, there was a news that came out. I think it was yesterday or today. Yes, yesterday, just as I finished the video and I was about to, and I've uploaded it, I was about to go out. Um, Liam Rosino did his press conference, and there's we should probably try to see. And so I would show some parts of his press conference, and I would just display it on my screen so we all see like you like everything. But I'll just react to some of the things that are very important that caught my attention. Yeah, so this is it. So first of all, Liam Reasoner says Levico is back in full training. Esteban and Jimmy Gittins are back. That's positivity, like right? It's positive because we need these players. We need our wingers, and we need one of our most promising defenders to be back. And since he's back, I'm happy for us. Now, there is a letter on now went on to say that he spoke with Enzo an hour ago. As a football club, we have made a decision. It won't be available for tomorrow's game, and it won't be available for now. So what has happened? They are banning Enzo Fernandez. What's his offense? I don't think there's any justification or offense to what Enzo Fernandez did yesterday. I don't think so because if you what are the things he said? He only said, and you can go back to the video of yesterday, but a different city in Europe, it would be Madrid because it's similar to Buenos Aires. And now they've banned him for 2 games. You see, there is something that we need to understand, that if you work with some people and you discover the type of ego these people have, you need to know the way you deal with those people sometimes. Yes, I understand that they are his employees, and he came up with some kind of demeaning or coded form of saying he would like to move to Madrid. But he literally did not say he's going to move to Madrid like Cucurella said. Cucurella literally said if Barcelona comes calling, he's going to go. He has no option but to go because he would want to go back to his home, or he would want to like go back to play for Barcelona. Even though he now went on to say that he's happy at Chelsea and stuff like that. Is it because Enzo Fernandez did not say he's happy at Chelsea that they are beginning to this was when Enzo and Caicedo were signed, I think Chelsea are going to. This is by Fabrizio Romano, and then Enzo said, "I think Chelsea are going to be one of the best Premier League's team. I don't know when, not now, but we will do it. We will achieve it." And that was what he told Sky Sports. Caicedo also went on to say, "I agree 100%. As Enzo said, for sure, it will take time, and it will take time and whatever, to build a team, to build a squad around them." And if you remember, this up to DM, Enzo we drop to six, we move up to six. Caicedo can move up to six. Enzo we drop to DM or to the eight, and they were interchanging. And these two were literally the two who made our midfield like the world class midfield that everybody knows, right? Now, this Josh Chelsea, by the way, I follow Josh Chelsea since a very long time. I don't know him, he does not know me, but he puts out some Nigerian friends, but that's by the way. Then he went to say they want to turn on the first player to believe in the project. Like, he was the first person, and this is by the way, 4 years ago, or yeah, 4 years ago when they bought him for a big amount of money, right? But let's be frank, even though they bought him for a big amount of money, this is years ago, or 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, and he has delivered with, you can say, two trophies. He has literally played the most amount of minutes, I think, as a Chelsea player among the present squad, I think, if maybe not Caicedo also together with him. But I think Enzo Fernandez is one of the players who has played more minutes, because during Enzo, so now they're coming out to say things like they are banning him for 2 games for just the little thing which he said is giving, oh, we want to discipline him, but still. Now look at this. The door is not closed on Enzo. It's a sanction. Why are you lying to us? Why are you just like, why is he lying to us? We we as fans already know how you guys operate. We know every little thing that comes under you guys' nerves or under you guys, straight you are selling the player, or you are going to begin to accept bid for the players. And by the way, don't forget, Chelsea is going to, they can accept it for Kulpama if the right bid comes. If the right bid comes from Real Madrid for Enzo Fernandez, again. But trust me, they would they would surely take take that play, or they would surely take the money. Now, the door, just listen to what they're saying, right? Just keep these things at the back of your mind. The door is not closed on Enzo, it's a sanction. We will later go on to see something that is very controversial, but we will just get to understand. As a character, person, and player, I have the utmost respect for Enzo Fernandez. He's frustrated because he wanted Chelsea to be successful this year. We still can't be. It was a joint decision. The door is not closed on Enzo, it's a sanction. Okay. If you discover that a player is frustrated because we want to be successful this year, then why do you ban him for nothing? What is the essence of the ban if you discover that, oh, this player is just passionate and he wants to really win, he wants to play on the field, midfield, even the core members of the team, with how good he is with James, with how good he is with Cucurella, with Caicedo, with Cole Palmer, with Joao Pedro, even with Esteval. These are the core players. You see how close they are, and you're beginning to throw Enzo Fernandez under the bus. Okay. Let's just continue. I can't speak for him. When he has been on the pitch, even at Everton, there was no lack of commitment in his performance or the club. But he did not speak about his future. He only said where he would like to live. And let's not forget, he is not the only player who actually like lives that would like say, okay, I'm living far away from the country or something like that. Like my major base is at this particular country, or that is not in the country where he used to play. Yes, I know about coaches a lot because for Pep still lives very like full time in Spain because of, yeah, we know that story because of his wife, but he stays in England, or sorry, yes, in England because of Manchester City, because he's the coach there. So he did not speak about his future. He spoke about the most place he would like to live. And like to live does not mean he's going to live there. Liam also said players, if they have any issue, to come and speak to him. By the way, they don't have issue with you. These players don't have issue with you. They have issue with the type of players that the owners are bringing to the club. Like, if they are senior players, Kukurea should be 27. So Fernandez should be like maybe 25 or 24. Think about like, what am I doing at this club? What is this club doing for me to win the Premier League or to win the Champions League? Just like Rich James, they've given him a new contract now. If Rich James begins to speak out like towards the end of this year, trust me, they would also throw him under the bus because they will say quote unquote is trying to is trying to destroy their, what do you call it, their wherever, their PR, their image. Why don't you just bring in good players? This is why these owners need to be puppets, because sorry to say, is someone who is dancing to their tune and is helping them with the media in-team coverage. And I don't mean outside the team, I mean in-team coverage. So literally they have people for, by the way, don't forget Liam Rosino was also a pundit, or sorry, not a pundit, yeah, you can say pundit previously. So right now is their in-team media coverage personnel, where they have outside person, they have outside people. I don't want to mention it like Cave, but things, people like that. So it's not coming at you. These guys are not coming at you. They literally said you have nice ideas, but you cannot implement it now because there is no time. This is the ending of the season. I think how many weeks are remaining? I think 6 or 8 weeks remaining for the whole season to end. And so you're saying if players have problem with you, they should come to me too. My brother, they don't have problem with you. So you're not my brother. But Gaffer, they don't have any problem with you. He went on to say Makukrela is very passionate and he needs him to be like honest with him and the club. So why is Kukurela not getting a ban? Is it because maybe there's not another position for another person to fill in Kukurela's spot, or is it because Kukurela is like going to give them a good image about the club, and then they will say, okay, this person was disciplined because of this and that, which is not clear. See what this guy is doing to these players now, right? He went on to say, Liam Rosner on summer plans, bring in players with emotional stability. Um, Emotional stability, because players are saying they are demanding better, because players want better. I mean, senior players or leaders in the team want better. I'm not talking about the Gittins. I'm not talking about is it Esteval. I'm not talking about Genacho. I'm talking about, these are leaders in the team. Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, James, Kulpama even said some things, but because they want better, you are saying they want to bring in players with emotional stability. You can say it's not attacking them, but let's be true. let's be true to ourselves. It's this is an attack on the players on what they said. So he said different characters who can, in different moments, understand what is needed. There will be. Then he went on to say there will be things that happen where actions will speak louder than words, and you will see in terms of commitment of the players to this project. Bro, the only time we would see commitment, much commitment in players or players to the project, is when you are committed to giving them good starters or good players to you in the lab, Genacho and the likes. I kind of a little bit rate Gittins and obviously we all know how good Esteva is and stuff like that. But it's just the way it is. Now, guys, let me just quickly show you guys this. Let me show you to keep something in mind, right? Wait, let me see if I can show you guys again. Let me show you guys again. Let me show you guys again. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, literally what happened was I showed you guys earlier where I said they said the door is not closed on Enzo Fernandez, right? That is just his action. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Chelsea do not want to sell Enzo Fernandez despite his explosive comment. Which comments are explosive? These people will do anything for PR. They could even miss their step just to give a positive PR. Like, let's just go on. Let's just go on. Let's just go on. Chelsea are targeting more Premier League proven players ahead of the summer window. The club is expected to be active in the market with a centre back and a midfielder among the key priorities. Just keep that, right? Keep that. Now, Bombazo. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Done deal. Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Valentin Backward from their sister club Strasbourg. He will join this summer. By the way, I'm not putting this guy under the bus. I've watched him play a little bit. He's quite good. Sometimes he plays like left wing back. He plays like center back, center mid. He's like he's like a mini Vitinha, something like that. But Valentin Bag, you don't want to say Fernandez when that is Enzo Fernandez position. You are bringing Valentin Baku when um we have what's the name of this guy? Andre Santos, Lavia, Esugo. And it's a done deal for Valentin Baku to come to Chelsea. Now, they earlier said that it's about Premier League proven players, centre back, and midfielder. This is one midfielder. Is it from the Premier League? No. Is it is it proven? Oh my god. He said he wants to bring more players with emotional stability. How old is Valentin Baku? Let's check together. Let's check together. Let's check together. 21 years. Chelsea will not cease to amaze me. Like, oh, sorry, not Chelsea. Cease to amaze me. with all of this, we don't want to sell Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez is part of that one. This one we are just buying for 2 months. It's not going to be out. Valentin Barco. Yes, I know is like a I know he's like a squad player or something, but why he's stunting his development at Strasbourg? Is literally good at Strasbourg. Why you bring him in? Yes, let me tell you the truth. It's because if the right amount comes from Enzo Fernandez, he's gone. And then what do you have? Another 21-year-old midfielder. Lack of Premier League experience, lack of leadership, lack of mad emotional stability that the coach wants. Everything. See, they say this and they do that. Ah, okay, let me show you guys. Marco Cucurella is showing total commitment and trust to the Chelsea project. He wants to see an improvement on the foundations build. Eh? Yes, he said he wants to see better players coming, but don't forget, he also said that if he was the board of Chelsea, he would not sack Enzo Maresca. Is that not discriminating? Is that not controversial? Or is that not like turning against the board? So why are they protecting Marco Cucurella? Till today, more PR will come, more PR will come. Yeah, we understand why they don't want to throw Cucurella under the bus. Probably maybe because they discover if Barcelona actually do come for him, or probably maybe they discover he's still needed in the team. Because what they are doing now is AI, a lot of AI. Look at this. Moses Caicedo on whether he can see himself at Real Madrid. You never know if it's any other club or live in London, but you never know. All I want is to enjoy myself. Is this what they want players to say? So that means Enzo Fernandez has necessarily shot himself by saying he wants to live in Real Madrid. Sorry, I said Real Madrid. In Madrid without saying that he loves Chelsea. So if you come out to speak against the club, all you need to say is, we never know. I would like to go to that club that you're asking me about, but I'm in contract with Chelsea now and I still love Chelsea. What does that do for their PR? What it does is that it makes it possible that they sell you out in the form of, this guy does not want to leave, he's happy at the club, as you've seen his comment, right? He's happy at the club. And if you want to bring money, you have to bring substantial. This is good. Then if you add like maybe extra 5 mil or 10 mil, then is your player. I'm just perplexed. And it makes it difficult for we fans to understand that these guys actually want to win rather than just selling themselves. So what they are doing is selling themselves or selling they are advertising players, they are doing public relations for players and trying to bring more money in for themselves. This is not how football is run. We as Chelsea fans want to see Chelsea win. We don't want to begin to see. Just imagine back in the days if Lampard comes out to begin to say, I would like to go to Madrid, even though I'm in contract. He can't because there was good background, there was good substantial meaning in the club. The club wants to win. I'm, I'm just exhausted because these owners, it's high time they just it would will become like Tottenham. I'll just say it like it is. We'll become like Tottenham. You'll begin to see us fighting for relegation at the relegation zone. And by that time, I just hope it's not going to be too late for us to begin to lament because these guys are these guys are going to these guys are going to ruin the club. If not, they're already ruining it already for us. Well, let's look at the games that are going to come up soon. Uh, and I'll just give my predictions and line up and something like that. And at least people bet and stuff like that, but me, I don't bet, but we'll see. Now, Man City is going to face Liverpool in the FA Cup. By the way, thank God Man City is facing Liverpool because if we, Chelsea, is facing any of these two clubs, we are gone. I can't see a Liverpool win, even though I can't also see Man City winning. But which would help, like with Alan Cherky, Doku is there, is on form. Bruno Bernardo Silva is in fact, Man City will win by 3-0, clean sheet with Kusanov and this guy on the bench. Sorry, not on the lineup. Kusanov and Gay. Trust me. Sorry, I took it off. Leverkusen, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Freiburg, Bayern. But Bayern Munich has been in a type of deep in form recently. Real Madrid is La Liga. Oh, Real Madrid will win. This is Nigeria team. Chelsea, Portville. I said that. I said we'll win. I said we'll win Portville by 5-0. Sorry, guys, we can't keep clean sheets. Oh, 5-1, 5-1. Southampton, Arsenal. I predict Southampton win. 2-1, I believe. 2-1 Southampton win. Even though Southampton have not been on Fernandes fighting relegation zone. So this is the only thing they have to fight for this season. So let them fight. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. We shall watch and I will do my review. But I still see Barcelona win. Atletico Madrid is home. Maybe a draw to penalties. Is it second leg? I don't know if the second leg, but I think it's going to be a tight game, and it's after the international international break, so there'll be a lot of teams that would be on weak legs. I think. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. And I don't think I have anything to show you guys again. The video about yesterday, the one I made, I would check if the audio is good. If the audio is not good, if I would have to do it again. I literally just spoke about the international break, countries, football, about Ghana losing. I was happy. And Italy, their squad, also Brazilian squad, and just little things. I just had to touch little things on them. Said my few bits on what I feel about them. But yeah, expect PR. Uh, was next week also. It was next week. Expect because these owners are not going to. They are not going to rest. They are not going to rest. They are not going to rest. So guys, make sure to like, share, just comment. Tell me whatever you feel about this ENZO Fernandez situation, and also what you think. If you know Baku, what you think about Baku. Um, So people say it's the next page, and in the comment section, and please like and share, and most importantly, subscribe. You there, you, subscribe. I'm coming with more football news, Major League Chelsea, but with more football news wherever I think is important to say, because some of these things are just they are just there. And yeah, up the Chelsea.